Welcome back, folks. This is Engin bringing you another round of Datacrons, this time on Corellia. Big trip this time through, 5 stat boosts and a 2 matrix shard here. First up is going to be willpower plus 4. Right from the start at the spaceport, head on through the tunnel here, down to the southwest area where you see the marker right here. It's just before a tunnel. I'm going to show you, see the tunnels right there. And to the southwest of that tunnel, you're going to see a structure here. You want to make sure to walk around to the back side of the structure right next to the cliff face, and you can see the willpower Datacron off in the distance here and the transport that goes to it. You'll actually see them come in and out of this too. But let me go ahead and jump forward a little bit until I had one coming close by. And turn your sprint off before you do this. But basically you're going to wait till right about where you see here. Time that jump carefully for that long fall, because there's a small target from that height, and fall off and land on it, and just ride it on over. Now as you get over here, make sure you're careful. Bear in mind there is momentum. When you jump off here, it's going to carry you off to the right, and I almost missed the beam there. So make sure you jump off just what looks like a little bit early, but not too early. Claim your Datacron and we'll move on. Next up, it will be the blue matrix shard up in the northwest area for these. First we're going to head from the starting point off to the east here, then either down through the south or through the east tunnel. Either way to get to this area. Once you get there, head over to about where you see the cursor here in the southeast corner, and from there just shoot right to the south through the hollow door there. Fight or speed your way through the tunnel here. I'll go ahead and take these out, and then as soon as you get to the end of the tunnel, you'll see it on the crates right there on top of a cargo container. Interestingly enough, you can actually see this one from right where we're going to start the next one. Strength before. Go ahead and head here, and to get there though, we're going to have to take a trip all the way around to where you see here. We're going to be climbing up onto the ship you see up above there, but the ultimate goal is to get into this fenced-in area. There are 2 ways to get there. First would be just to go up this ramp, and if you've got a friend, you can use them to kind of boot you over the fence right here. But if not, go ahead and take the standard route, which is to come over to this ramp right here at -2857, -2072. Climb and hop your way up onto the cloth here, and let's speed it up a little bit. Get this. Wait till the shuttle gets a little bit closer, and when it's close, you want to stand back a little bit to make sure you get the height, and hop your way up onto that shuttle. Once it gets there, you're going to jump onto that platform in the distance. We'll go ahead and skip ahead. It's an easy jump. Once you get onto the platform, you're going to hop down onto the crate, then back up this girder here, hop up those gap girders here. Be careful of the gap. And when you get over here, since the patch has been a little bit glitched, be careful when you step on these. But basically this is going to go up and down. You're just going to step on one of 2 protuberances to get up to the top of the crate you see to the right. One's right there and the other one's up top. I prefer the top one just because it's a little cleaner, but either one will get you there. I have used the bottom one here before. But again, you're gonna actually see it glitch here in a second. I'll go ahead and step onto the, when it comes back up, a little bit of speed there, and it glitched when I stepped on the top one. And when it came back up, I just stepped off and back onto it. Took the rest of the trip up and hop off into the crate. Now once you get up here though, hop onto that crate, jump over to the adjacent building, work your way over here, up one last beam onto the top of the crates. You'll notice a lot of these are in crates this time around. And grab your strength plus 4. Moving on to cunning plus 4. In this area, this time we're going to head all the way around and keep going through one more tunnel all the way up here to the northeast. Follow that path. And once you get here, you're going to see this rubble ramp. Go up that, use this girder, hopefully successfully the first try. Climb up onto this roof. And I'm going to go a little bit faster here. Go ahead and stay on your mount. It is a decent little length trip there. But work your way around this rooftop all the way back to the west and then to the north. And up in the front here, you're going to see this pipe that we're going to go ahead and jump up onto real quick. Go ahead and jump up onto that pipe. Turn to your left, jump onto that metal protuberance, and jump over some scrap. And we're going to go down to this tunnel on the right. Now if you're lucky, when you jump down, you'll miss and kind of land on the bottom. Not miss completely, of course, but if you don't, most people will land on top of this thing. You can jump down to either of these 2 pipes here, or you can jump down, as I'm going to show you here in a second, on the side of this window. There you go. And just step around the glass itself and run down and grab the Datacron. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. It's going to be another shard. The green matrix shard, we're going to head to the northern area, and from there we're going to head to the north from the transit point over the east here, west through this tunnel into the zoo area, then back down to the south through the tunnel here, and we'll just cut across however you want to get to this entrance. I'm going to start here from 413, negative 186, but it's actually south of that. Coming here, it's actually Imperial friendly. Go ahead and come in, use the elevator to get to the top. Now I hope you brought the MGGS. This is from Alderaan. If you don't have this, make sure to go back and check out the Alderaan video. It'll show you where that vendor is. That's the same one we used for the dam. Hopefully you held on to it, because it is required for this one. There's no way around it. Regardless, so we're up on the shuttle off the wing, over here to where it sticks out, and from here jump onto the roof below, and then work your way around this rooftop. Now this used to be a killer glitch that would knock you out. You had to click just right from just the right spot to make it go. Now I was surprised I got it right in the first time here, and decided to, after the filming, go back and check, and yes, they did fix it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They put it in patch 1.2, so it does work, and you can just click anywhere you can see where you're not going to catch a roof, and right up. Then just jump to the next building, go through this tunnel with no enemies, all the way to the end to grab your shard. Again, up on a crate. Once that's done, we're going to move on to aim +4 in the northeast area for these last two. For the first one, we're going to head to the east, then up through the north through the tunnel to right here. And once you get up here, out of this tunnel, you're going to head northeast into this rubble building. Watch out for a couple hostiles and some neutrals you don't have to worry about, to this girder. And once you get here, there's a site where it is on the map. You're going to be riding on this elevator that goes up and down. It's very slow, so you want to make sure to get this in the first jump. Don't fall off. But go ahead and skip ahead here a little bit. Make sure to turn your sprint off. If you don't turn the sprint off and you jump up and miss, there's just barely enough time for you to run around and jump up and catch it again. Once you get to the top of the elevator, go ahead and hop up very carefully. Again, try not to fall down here. And stand on the other side. You're going to be aiming, put yourself between the explosive and your target, and once you get ready and aimed, click it to go flying. Ba-boom. Remember, take your time aiming that. You don't want to do that elevator again. It is very, very slow. And appropriately enough, claim aim +4. Once that's done, we'll move on to the last area, presence +4. Now, I'm showing here, as I was recording, the path I always took, well, for the Republic video, and I'm going to have to annotate it, all the way up to the north here, where there's some nasty fellows up in front of this entrance area. It's Republic friendly, but not so nice for us. We can't just wander on in there, which is made even less cool when I showed this path went all the way up to here in that area, and realized that apparently in patch 1.2 they added a blockage. That's right, you can't use the old path. You need to go over here to the east, right there where you see the my player marker on the east side. Once you get there, jump up on the railing. Look over the side, you'll see these pipes sticking out. You don't want to jump on this one. You don't want to jump on ones on either side. Either side does work. And just hop on down carefully.